4.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. And Seraphin throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Williams is checked in. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target with his 3. And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. It's Williams with the drive. Jefferson against Anthony. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 7. And it's Afflalo penetrating. The stupendous finish in traffic. Afflalo's got his second basket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron. Irving against Rose. 5 on the clock. Irving kicks to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Boy, for the Knicks last season, saying it was rough is an understatement. There was a lot of turbulence, and some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponent scoring chances.
Cleveland leading by 4. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. The wide open look for Love. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jefferson with the double team, and there's the call on Jefferson. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Richard Jefferson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Stolen away. And Smith with a clear pass.
Whoa. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Kicks it to Varejão. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. It's blocked. Left side Rose. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Smith dishes to Thompson. Clock at 6. Williams with a clean look. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Rose. Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. It's Thompson off the drive. Tries again. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Rose. Smith outside. Feeds it to Varejao. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And the final period of play just about to start. So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He's got 14 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
That free throw missing.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And, Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's Porzingis, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint, that's for sure. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed. That happened. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Anthony kicks to Rose. Here's Porzingis, covered by LeBron. Here's O'Quinn. That's to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving, a good look. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Assist goes to.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's O'Quinn. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Irving kicks to Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Rose dishes to Afflalo. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And again, New York with the triple.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Rose attacking. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Love kicks to Irving. Shumpert passes to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
LeBron with the block. And he recovers it. The shot by Anthony, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And James throws it down.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Rose. James with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Love for 3. And he gets it to go.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Moskov. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
1:30 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
1:21 left in the 4th quarter. Out to Shumpert. Back to Love. 3-pointer. Afflalo pulls it in.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement. You're right.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Kyrie Irving. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Williams against Rose. Williams dishes to Varejao. Jefferson on top. In the corner, Smith with it, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. The 3 from Afflalo. Cannot hit.